Having a public road cross a runway is not the best idea. It's not only inconvenient for both aircraft and road users, but it's also a security risk. Nevertheless, there are a few cases around the world where this happens. Today, let's take a look at a few examples. Without a doubt, the most well-known case is Gibraltar Airport. Not only does it have a road crossing right across the only runway, but the road is also the busy point of entry into Gibraltar. Gibraltar Airport was built in 1939 during the Second World War, and the runway has been extended since then. As traffic between the Spanish border and the centre of Gibraltar has increased, its location has become more of a problem. The runway completely blocks the route, and there is no alternative but to cross it. Another major airport where a road crosses a runway is Dabolim International Airport in Goa, India. This is only partially true, however. The airport does have a road and it does cross the runway, but it's not a public road. In this case, the road serves the military facilities adjacent to the main airport runway. At the same time, cars, bicycles and pedestrians have used this road for access for years, crossing between flight movements. As part of improvement works carried out in 2018, a new peripheral road was built that allows traffic to avoid the runway crossing. Moving on, Sombra Airport is the main airport for Shetland in Scotland, south of the main town of Lerwick. It's an old military airport, RAF Sombra, that transferred to civil use. 2 of the 3 RAF runways were kept in use, and the longest of these, runway 09/27, has a main road, the A970 that runs across the island, crossing its western end. At least there's a barrier control to close it when the runway is in use. And that's really all we could find in terms of runway road crossings. However, in Micronesia, Nauru's only runway has been extended since it was originally built during the Second World War and now cuts right through the surrounding town. Looking at the airport's position, it's amazing that it doesn't have a road right across it. Instead, the island's main ring road travels around the airport and across the runway threshold. Traffic is stopped whenever the runway is in use. While there are only a few airports with roads crossing the airfield, there are many examples of roads passing under active runways or taxiways. While obviously more expensive to build, it's much more practical and convenient for all parties involved. This has long been realised at Gibraltar, and plans are underway to divert the road with a new tunnel being built under the airport. Have you used any of these airports or roads? Or do you know of other airports that have or had in the past roads crossing a runway? Do let us know in the comments. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.